Hi, I'm Kirsty.
I'm Leslie.
And I'm Andy.
We're the team of environment officers from Knowsley Council, and our video today will help you manage your waste and recycle efficiently at home.
This is the suite of bins we have available to the residents in Knowsley. We have a blue bin that's for our garden waste collection. All of this waste gets recycled into compost. We have a grey bin which is for our recycling. All of the recycling that you put into that bin gets recycled. 85% of it gets recycled right here in the UK. We have an expensive maroon bin. All this waste that goes into the maroon bin is the waste that cannot be recycled. This waste may end up in landfill. We also have available to our residents in Knowsley a home composting bin. This you can purchase at garden centres or online.
The waste on the ground in front of me is being collected from a family of 5 over a 14-day period. Now this waste may not contain the same items that you purchase when you buy your shopping, but it's to give you a good representation of the types of waste that is thrown away within Knowsley.
We're now going to show you how our family of 5 can manage their waste. First of all, we're going to talk about the blue bin. And in the blue bin, our family can put in all of their garden waste, including grass cuttings and spent flowers, twigs and small branches, but not forgetting shredded paper and waste from small animals such as wood shavings, hay and straw. So we're now going to show you how our family can recycle. First of all, we're going to be looking at the cardboard. Any type of cardboard box can go in your bin, and that includes food packaging, toilet roll tubes and larger items. If the item is extremely large, we recommend that you flatten them down or tear them into smaller pieces. The next item will be plastic bottles. The only type of plastic that can go in your grey recycling bin in Knowsley is bottle-shaped plastic, and that includes milk cartons, detergent bottles and shampoo bottles. The next item that can go in your recycle bin is food tins and drink cans. Soup tins, dog food tins and any type of beverage can go in. All we recommend you do is make sure they're empty and give them a quick rinse out. Glass bottles and jars, and it's not just clear glass, but we'll also take brown glass bottles and green glass bottles as well. No other type of glass can go in your grey recycling bin, so no Pyrex or windows, nothing like that, just your glass bottles and jars. Finally, paper. But don't forget, it's not just about newspaper. You can put in magazines, catalogues, telephone directories and paper leaflets that come through your door. Envelopes as well are okay to go in, and you can even leave the plastic windows in them. As you can see, our family's recycling collected over the 14 days has fitted inside of their grey bin with the lid closed. However, had they had extra items, as long as they're clearly identifiable and placed beside the recycling bin, the council will collect them.
As you can see, there is still waste remaining after our family is recycled using our blue and grey bin service provided by Knowsley Council. Some of it can still be recycled locally. The first item is Tetra Pak. This type of material can be recycled, but it cannot be recycled at kerbside in Knowsley. You can take it to one of our local recycle points. The next item that we're going to take out is textiles. We recommend that residents use one of the local charity shops or one of the recycle points provided. The next item that can be recycled are small electrical items. They will consist of docking stations, irons, kettles, toasters, hair straighteners. You can take those to any of the household waste and recycling centres in the borough and they will recycle those for you. The next item we're going to take out the bin are carrier bags. We recommend that you take them back to your local supermarket for recycling and purchase a bag for life for future use. And our final item that we're going to take out of the bin are batteries. It is a legal requirement for any store that sells batteries to recycle them. If, however, you cannot get to a recycle point, please feel free to drop in at one of our one-stop shops and we'll recycle them for you. For the purposes of this presentation, we're going to make the assumption that our family haven't been able to get to any of our local recycle points, and we're going to put those items straight into the maroon bin. Okay, this is the waste that we've got remaining that will go into our maroon bin. The first items that we're going to try and remove are smelly waste, for example, food waste. We recommend that residents double bag items to try and keep smells at bay and to pop those directly into your maroon bin. As we mentioned earlier, if you contact the council we can give you more information about where you can get a compost bin. Within that compost bin you'll be able to put any uncooked fruit or veg, tea bags and eggshells, and that will help keep your waste down to a minimum. The next item that we're going to place in the bin is nappies. Now within this bag we have 56 nappies to represent the waste of a child over the 14-day period. We recommend that you double bag these items to try again keep the smells at bay. Now we appreciate that you wouldn't put all your nappies into one bag like we have in this exercise, but we recommend that you perhaps put them into smaller bags like carrier bags and reuse those. The next item that we're going to cover in terms of smelly waste is pet waste. This pet waste is being collected again over the 14-day period from the family of 5, and we recommend that you double bag this and place it within the maroon bin. Again, we appreciate that it would not be bagged like we have for this exercise, and we recommend that you use smaller bags and perhaps reuse those carrier bags that you've got at home. Knowsley also offers a clinical waste service for anybody with medical problems. If you need more information about this, please feel free to contact the council and we'll provide you with all the details about being added to this collection service. The last items we now have within our waste are smaller items like food packaging and plastic wrap. They are now going to be put into something that would represent your average kitchen bin. You will see that food waste packaging is also being put into that bin. We recommend that this be put into the maroon bin because some of those items are recyclable, but generally speaking they get contaminated with grease from the food and sauces, so we recommend that you pop those directly into your maroon bin. As you can see, when they've been filling up your bin in the kitchen, they've been putting the sacks directly into the maroon bin without tying the lid. This is to try and save on space within the bin and to stop any trapped air being in there. It gives the waste opportunity to move around in the bin to fill up those gaps. We recommend that residents crush your items thoroughly and take all the air out of them to save space within your maroon bin. Or again, try and recycle locally to avoid putting those items in the bin. We also put in Tetra Packs. We recommend that you take all the air out of those and flatten them to save in space.
As you can see, our waste from our family of 5 collected over a 14-day period has managed to fit in our suite of bins provided by Knowsley Council. This is the way we want them presented at kerbside, with lids closed and no side waste. I hope you found this information helpful, and please contact the council for any further hints and tips that you may require.